Yeah, welcome and welcome back. My name is Martin. Hello. Let's, as always, check if all systems are running. I have all my flags green on my studio control room, but never trust technique. Let's just see if we're really streaming, if this is really online. If someone should be already in the chat, then maybe, just let me know, like, hey, systems are running, the stream is running whatsoever. And okay, can't see myself. What's wrong here? What's wrong here? Don't do this. Okay, I see publicity. This is good. Then it should be running. Give me a second. Bear with me. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're online. Okay. OBS didn't play a nasty trick on me. Yeah, welcome and welcome back. It's a fantastic day. I had a wonderful weekend. Friends of mine have been here over the weekend from Munich. And yeah, loops are bad. So finally those t-shirts are available. There is a link in the description of this live stream if you would like to set a statement, if you would like to support me or the channel. Now you can buy those loops are bad t-shirts. And except these, because if you are a Heavyocity fan just as I am, then you might recognize that loop interface. We will have a look at it later on. And yeah, except these, because these loops, they are pretty cool. And yeah, Heavyocity came out with the new piano library, the Allure. And this instrument is very special to me. To be honest, this instrument is very special to me because I will quickly switch screens. Give me a second. You won't believe I had precisely one of those Kawaii upright pianos myself, and now look at this. This is really, really cool. My children, they have been learning on this. So I learned playing the piano on this thing, and then my children too, they learned playing on this Kawaii upright piano. And obviously, I recognized the sound right off the box. And even what's really pretty funny, when I was a kid, when I was a boy and I was playing with that piano, then really I always took off the wooden covers that there are in front, so I could see the whole mechanics and the strings and the hammers and all that stuff. So yes, it's a very special instrument to me. And as always, yes, thanks to Heavyocity obviously for handing out an NFR copy so we could test drive this thing together. Maybe some of you have already seen, how can I do this? Yeah, let's let it like this. I've already seen the playthrough that I made already with Allure, where I just went through some of the snapshots and then accompanied it with the violins and the viola and the cello from the solo textures. I even had some acoustic guitar, which in my opinion absolutely fits that instrument very well. And of course Uncharted 88, because Heavyocity, this is not their first piano library. They already did a lot of things with piano. So Ascent was their very first concert grand piano library, and this is where the engine comes from. So today we will dive a little deeper into that engine, because yes, recently someone told me, I'm so sorry that my libraries aren't that cool because Kontakt is the limiting factor. And then you'll just think like, what? And then you have a Kontakt player library like this, where you have an engine where there aren't really limits. Every single of those three layers is completely autonomous, is completely automatable, is completely modulable, is completely, and then, Kontakt is the limiting factor. Yeah, 100% sure. So we will dive a little bit into that engine, and then I suggest we just play through some of the snapshots, and there are lots of them, and they are really interesting. And hey, David, cool, nice to see you. And yes, then obviously in the Ascent engine there was Avant, you know, their take on an electric piano. And then there was a library that I really like a lot. And again, you know, loops are bad, except these loops there. Uncharted 88 is a percussion library by Heavyocity, where they took apart a piano and then really just knocked on it. And hi Steph, nice to see you. And you know, they knocked on it, they strummed on it, they hit it hard, they hit it soft and stuff like this. So you do have, you know, a solid percussive library by Heavyocity with the incredible loop engine. And even if you want, you know, with the ensemble designer where you have the virtual stage and all that stuff. And you know those sounds when you ever had a acoustic piano, just knocking on it and then everything starts to vibrate into sound. So yes, for sure it won't be boring. And yes, you know, my good mood mug, know your tools, know your libraries. This is what I would like to do today a little bit with the Ascent engine, because it's a beast. It really is a beast. Fortunately, the graphical interface is not too hard. So it's manageable, and we will dive into it a little bit. Obviously here inside there is the good mood juice. Ja, servus, der Tuner, geile Karre, wirklich geile Karre, da müssen wir uns mal drüber unterhalten. Oh, another thing, Kate Jones, my good friend Kate Jones. I'm pretty sure you know him from the interview that we had. He was one of the winners of the Endlich Allein scoring competition. I had an interview with him, very nice guy. He is looking for a male rock singer for a cover of a Gary Moore song, Over the Hills and Far Away. So if you are, or if you know a male rock singer that might be interested in that cover version of the Gary Moore song, then just contact me and then I will get you or the singer in contact with Kate. And David, I don't know this. I know that last year they gave up on the Play It Forward, because every year they came out with their free percussive. They had the free damage percussive instruments. They had the Play It Forward, which was always something loop based, amazing free library even. And then the Foundation series. I will talk again soon about the Foundation series, talking about cinematic pads. And I know that last year they skipped those Play It Forward. I can't imagine honestly that they gave up on the foundations. So I think we all should be surprised when the next Foundation series will arrive. And talking about talking about scoring competitions, there is something boiling. And I'm really excited about it, because again, I teamed up with an amazing person, an amazing composer who is well known in the industry and wrote many official demo tracks for many developers, but she is even an amazing visual artist. So we do have an incredibly good let's leave it like this. Maybe she will be in the chat later on, and then we will dive deeper into it. But yes, we do have something pretty cool. We have a major sponsor again on board. So yeah, stay tuned for that upcoming scoring competition. So let's talk about Allure, the modern upright by Heavyocity. Where to start? Maybe we start simply in the source page. You know, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages, and maybe the source page is the easiest one. No, because the 2D mixer, you always have it. The settings. So you do have, obviously, as with every piano library, the various volumes for the pedal up and the pedal down. Here's my pedal. It's just let you hear this. Pedal down, pedal up, and then I can switch off all audio, and then you have only a second. There are the mallets still on. The key press. You know, you do have the key press. Then obviously you do have a velocity curve, which is pretty interesting. You see, which the softest velocity already plays something around 100, or it really starts soft and then gets up to triple F, or the maximum is something like this. You have the stereo width, you do have the balance, you do have even the tone of separated resonance and release samples if you want them. And then this is the settings page. And then here you do have the 3-channel mixer. This means you have the possibility to switch on or to switch off the visuals for that channel. And then within that channel, and again, within that channel, you do have the volume, the panning, the convolution reverb, the attack, the release, and the tone of that channel multiplied by 3, because each channel obviously is autonomous. And then in the channel, you choose the sound that you would like to have in that channel. And here you do have the mixer. You see? It's they call it a 2D mixer, where you just mix the sound. And about the sounds, they are in the source page, obviously. They do have those 16 sounds in that library, so they do have a natural mix. Let's get the velocity back up again so I can play even a triple F or a double F. If it sounds, in your opinion, a little bit sound designed, that might be because, yes, you see the shape is on, the convolution reverb is on, the effects are on, because I didn't start on a natural instrument. Let's do this. Let's get to the core upright, the basic felt upright. Just as a neutral starting point, we will dive into that engine. So you do have, again here, as I said, the sources, and in this case here, you do have the natural mix. And then you see now it sounds completely different, because now the effects aren't that many and convolution and shape are switched off. Just to show you that this library can be natural. It can get sound designed over the edge, but it can be natural. And this is why Ascent became my personal go-to library. Because if I need, a normal concert grand piano on one track or within one part of the piece, I can use it. But then I need something completely designed, completely dreamy, completely whatsoever. I do have the possibility. So 2 tracks of Ascent by now always did the job. It doesn't matter what I did. So the natural mix, we have been in the source. Then there is the natural mix with the close mic. Wonderful. Then you do have a natural sound, with the room mic. David, yes, the Foundations piano was one of my go-to pianos, especially for maybe trailer stuff or something like this. Then they have been so nice to send me Ascent, and it's obviously another level, and you will see even Allure is on a completely different level. But I love the Foundation series, because the Foundation series, sound design wise, has more possibilities than some, I would say, pretty expensive libraries that I had recently, where you can't even regulate, the ADSR, separate it for 2 layers or something like this. So foundation series, play with the second layer, this texture layer, and then maybe create a multi of 2 foundations instruments, and then automate that textural layer. You will be surprised, you really will be surprised by the results that you can get from the foundation series. Then another really stone, how do you say it, really graved in stone by Heavyocity is always the triple P. They did it with Ascent because it is pretty cinematic, and again they did it with Allure, just a natural triple P. So it doesn't matter how hard I hit the keys, it's just those very soft triple P sound. Now put tons, let's do this quickly, tons of reverb on it. You need to switch it on here then, obviously. And here we'll go for something rhythmic. Oceans maybe, let's try. Waves, just to So we already played a little bit with the convolution page. We will get there. Then about the sources. They do have the natural instrument, the natural sound. Then they have a felted sound, the mix, where they just, they have, even in Forzo, in Novo, in Vento, in the solo textures, they give you normally a mix that they did to their liking, and it's really saving a lot of RAM. And then you do have your mix where you have the closed mic, the room mic, and this stuff where you mix it to your liking. So let's play a little bit with the felt mix. Then there's even here the close mic. The room mic. This is pretty distant in my opinion from the piano. Like in one of those sports halls in a school, there's a piano and you're just standing at the door. Nice sound. Then even here the triple P. Just to show you, even here, 1, 2, 3, those are the 3 layers. We have only the first layer switched on. We are just going through the various sounds, and then we will talk about this beautiful mix and what it can do. Then there are extended presets where they used, mallets and plucks and twine and stuff like this to make the strings vibrate. They did it already in Ascent, and this then gets pretty amazing as soon as you have... maybe on one layer, the normal piano sound, and then on another layer you do have the twine, and then you mix it in with the random scatter and drift. We will talk about it. Brother, dai! Ieri c'è stata la motopala qua sotto e ha fatto un capolavoro. C'erano anche amici miei della Germania. Ti sei perso qualcosa. Vieni qua su. So, the mallets. Richard, so good to see you. I love it too. And I said it at the very beginning. First of all, because it's an upright piano, and I had a Kawai upright piano, so it was very emotional to me. I learned on it, my children learned on it, and we needed to sell it. Unfortunately, it was just picking up dust in my house in Munich, so no need for it anymore. And it's in the Ascent engine. Then there are the plucks. So just to show you on this layer, the plucks, on another layer I can switch on quickly, just to show you the natural mix. You see, layer 2, layer 1, and then maybe do something like this one here the volume up, this one here the volume down, and then I go in here maybe. Just to my liking. So this is I just want to show you quickly how this mixer works, but you can automate it, so we will talk about it later. Now, just to don't get any confusion, we switch this one off. We are back in the one on the plucks. Then there's the twine. Yes, layering is so often really the secret. Then there's a brush grain, paddish, and then there are, and this is new in this instrument, there are the dancers. I just need to move this a little bit. Okay, which are just movements that they pre-recorded. Which are really interesting if you mix them with other layers. They have a natural dancer, a felted dancer, mallet dancer, and then a muted one. And let's play a little bit in that source engine page. On that page, it's not really. So I take here a natural mix, and here in this one I put I switch it on. I put, let's say, a dancer, and in the third one I place the twine maybe. Then so I can do this, and I do have the possibility here to have a randomization of the sound, because here I can mix the sound how I like it, and then I say just random, and you see there's the scatter, which is just how far away by random this sound can appear, and with drift I can give the possibility how far this sound should drift. And now I have 3 notes, and you can see by the 3 dots they are just moving independently. Okay, this is the random function, but they take it always a step further. You can even record here a automation, and if we go through the snapshots later on, you will see a lot of the sounds, they are automated. So I just hit the record button. Okay, and then what I recorded, this movement then goes on and on over 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars, stuff like this. I mean, I recorded something stupid, but just to show you how this would work, I think it's amazing. It really is amazing, because you really... take a sound more or less that you like it, and then you play with the random to have even the other sounds then play in by random. So this is the source page. Then there is the modulate page, where you can modulate between the layers. For example, we place it here. I have here the natural mix, this one, and here I place... what should I do here? The plucks maybe. And then you can just say here in modulate that the X rate should go really, 100% from the left to the right. I hope you can see this on your screens. For sure you can hear it. And here you have the rate. Yeah. So now tell me that contact is the limiting factor. This is only the 3rd page, and we can do something like this. Obviously we can do the very same thing in the Y direction. You see here, let's a slow rate maybe, just to show you, you can do the very same thing, which now is on the LFO or on the envelope. You even can here switch to envelope. Then you have only the amount, which goes 1 time up and down. Or you can, I just switched this off again to show you, you can do the same thing by velocity, which is even pretty nuts. You can have, of course, an X control and an Y control with learn X and learn Y. And here then just by the keyboard, let's say even here the 100% in. So you see now it really goes from the high notes to the low notes, and then even maybe the twine, same thing. There's the twine, there isn't any twine. So what you can do, for example, here you don't put in the twine, here you have a dancer, a faulted dancer. So in the low range you have it, in the high range you don't. And then here from the plucks, maybe here we put in a little of this brush grain. No, sorry, I made a mistake. Here's the dancer here. We put in the brush grain. So now you see you have this movement thanks to the dancers, but you have it only in the low notes if you play here with the modulate page of the sound. So I just switch off everything here again, just to show you, page by page what you can do. Then you have an arpeggiator. I don't think we need to spend too much time on the arpeggiator. I can switch this one on, and then you just have the arpeggiator, where here you do have the velocity, obviously. You have the performance, if it should be re-triggered, legato, host, or one shot. You have the steps, you have the rate, you have the type. So here, if you put it on chords, and yeah, an arpeggiator. Another page which is definitely worth talking about, and I switch off again those 2 layers just to get confused. We have the natural mix, and only this, and the arpeggiator, we switch it off again. Okay, there we are. Echoes. You can switch on echoes, and here you choose the type of echo that you want. So off is obviously off. If you put it on an octave, then you have echoes on an octave. You have here the transpose button. If you want just to transpose those echoes, and you have underneath that obviously the number of echoes. Another thing is here the amount, which is the starting amount of the echo, and then here you have a decay. So the echo decays over time like a real echo would do, just to show you this. Now we are on replicate, so it's just replicating my notes. You can even put it on generate, so you have some kind of AI, which is then generating notes based on the chords that you play, but you do have even a cascade. So now we play a note, you have the first echo on an octave as we said, and then it goes up in a cascade. So obviously if you do have the pre-delay when it should start. Yeah, everything time synced. Everything time synced. Recently I showed a library where you couldn't even time sync the delay, and the developer then told me, hey, a pro doesn't need time synced stuff, they do it by ear. And if you're not capable doing it by ear, then like, what? Really? There isn't the possibility to time sync the delay? I should do it by ear. Yeah, okay. Do it by ear then when you have tempo changes in your track. And then you do have the rate of the the rate obviously of the echo, so you can obviously time sync this. But it doesn't stop here. You do have even, for example, the fifth. And you do have pretty cool things like a fifth and the octave then. Can do nice sounding things if you go a little, off the real scale, stuff like this. And then there is even I think I used this one for my endlicher line. Exactly. Switch off the cascade. Yeah, do it by ear. I'm not telling names, really. I won't go that far, but... So those echoes. And then here, by the way, you have a keyboard where you can exclude notes. If you are in D minor or whatsoever, and you don't want your echoes to hit notes that aren't in D minor, then here you can switch off notes that aren't triggered then from echoes anymore. So lots and lots and lots and stuff to play with. So this is the echoes page, then there's the FX page, and even this one, if you know a Heavyocity library, you have a chain. You have your timbral effects, which then go into your presets here, and here you have the spatial effects, and you just have the low, the mid frequency and the high, and you put them in the chain as you like them. First the EQ and then the compressor, or first the compressor and then the EQ and then the hall and the gate and whatsoever, the hall and the stereo delay and everything. Really, this is absolutely amazing stuff. And then, for example, I have here different delay. Okay, I place in here the stereo delay, and then obviously you do have the time. So this thing then is time synced, and here you do have the damping, the feedback, the level, everything. So yeah, there it is. And then you can switch every of these 4 effects that you can put in the chain on or off, or you completely switch off the effects. And here, for example, now that I'm in the delay here, there is the ambient, the punchy, the aged, the dirty, and stuff like this. As always, know your tools, know your libraries, because but we won't play too much with those, because I really would like to have the sound and even to talk about the sound. And then there is the convolution page, where you do have a convolution reverb, which you have to switch on here, the amount. We switch it on, and you do have the possibility to choose 2 beats, 3 beats, 4 beats, 6 beats, 8 beats. And here you do have forward, reverse, or rhythmical ones. Let's just load one and you see, I really have to dial it in. Layer by layer. It's not working on all 3 layers. Then you do have the shape of the sound, the low pass, the high pass, the rate, and the amount. And you do have even here an ambience that you can dial in, and the mix, how much this should affect in the master out. Let's go through some of them. In 7. Then satellite, tiki taka. Yeah. Chanting. Just try it. There it is. Yeah, then maybe even the satellite quickly, and then 4 beats. Let's really 8 beats. And then maybe just, you know, the reverse, even pretty cool seesaws. Nice stuff. Get back here to 4 beats. And the mirrors. So lots of fun even to play really with the convolution. And then forward, ice capade. Okay. Nice. And the rattle, just to nice. So I really hope by now you get an idea what this engine even can do. Maybe here in this one a little bit the high pass closed. Exactly, to cut out a little bit the low frequencies of that convolution, a little bit of ambience in it. And then second layer. Again, a little bit of that would put in here. The mallets. And then we give it a random scatter and drift. Which are sounds then obviously that you need to let them work. Okay, if you have questions about the engine itself, the 7 pages we went just through, let me know. Otherwise, we will go now into some of the snapshots and then maybe even put the solo textures again and the scoring acoustic guitars in the Uncharted 88 to work. So, as always, Heavyocity doesn't let us down with inspiration. Look at those snapshots and believe me, one is more beautiful than the other. We just start with the first category, alluring waves. And this is, for example, you see what we talked about before, the source engine. The source page, sorry, or engine, the page, Prost, danke. It's automated, you see the mixers just going up and down, creating that sound. Between the felt mix and the muted dancer. Dialing in, dialing out. And over 4 bars. You know, this alone is such a beautiful texture, just to do something quickly. Okay? So you have a beautiful, beautiful texture underneath, and then maybe we just play on top with it with a cello. And if you listen to the playthrough that I made already for Allure and I used the solo textures, then you see I have at least 2 different articulations, so it doesn't get repetitive because they played beautiful, beautiful. In this case, the subtle waves, but if you play it too long, you know, you recognize it and then you just switch over to the Sordino pulses. So you have different articulations playing. You know, stuff like this. Just really quickly reminding you to know those tools and to really use them then. And even here, let's do this. Let's quickly do this. Really, we go to C-1, which is even pretty cool. The libraries, there's always written where the key switches are, F6 and F sharp 6, or they're even on the bottom. You see it here red. You can use it on the bottom or on the top, however you prefer it, obviously. So, and what I do always, if I place a key switch, I give it velocity 127. It's a very short red dot, and I can't miss it. You know, I for sure find it in my piano roll. Then somewhere around here, there needed to be the other one. Sorry that I'm a little slower. Not used to work only on one screen. There it is. So now we are switching through the articulations. And another thing which is so important is obviously then, you know, especially strings. They can be so emotive. They can be so expressive. They're going to do this. In this case, I will simply play really with the volume. With the volume of my MIDI events. Not with the expression or the modulation. Really quickly. Just, where is it? There is it. There is it, yeah. Okay, quick and dirty. Okay, quick and dirty, too quick. Zack. No, not true, sorry, just a second. This, only this. So. Only by quickly and dirty drying in the volume, this cello sounds already pretty realistic. So really know your libraries, know your tools. And so what I would do now, obviously, you get the idea. I would even on this one work on the volume. I would even on this one change the articulation, but okay, Allure in action with one of the snapshots. Then we just go through some of them. The alluring waves. Then the brushed cascades. The next one I love a lot. Even here you can see how the notes shatter and drift through the 3 layers. The next one I like because it's very rhythmical. It's the brushing 16 echoes. And even here, you know, you like this? You can always say, okay, the close one, I don't like it. I like the mixed one. Which gets it a little more in the foreground. Or you say, no, I really would like the felt triple P on this one. However you like, really, however you like. Play with it, really play with it. Let's leave it, or the room maybe. Okay, and then, you know, again. this one, then yes, probably should be synced, and then you just take whatever percussion library you have. I mean, me personally, I love to combine the Uncharted 88 with any piano library, because even the percussion comes from, you know, a piano body. So, Bernie! Du, da kommt ein Bayer, ein Schweizer und ein Italiener in die Bar. Ja? Und dann, okay. So, this is precisely what you get if you play with the piano, to get something percussive out of it. And let's just place it underneath. And then you know, whatever on top, just to give you know some ideas how you can really put those things to play. I will save it, even, you know, it's called Allure Stream, because I have my playthrough already where I worked a little bit on the stuff. And we continue. We're already in since 1 hour. And cinematic, but still, you know, still so natural. Really, when I played it the first time, oh Bernie, I need to show you this. Please excuse me now that Bernie even is here. Bernie, I told you, you know, about that kawaii piano that I had once. You know, I had this beauty, and this was my piano. I got it when I was 8 years old. And my children, they learned playing the piano on this thing. So obviously, when Heavyocity then came out, you know, with the library, and I saw a piano, and then suddenly I recognized the sound. Yeah, very emotional, really. How beautiful this instrument even sounds as a piano, not only as a sound design monster. So the next one in the Allure folder, we won't go through all of them. Okay, there's a pad. Ivory Rainforest. Whatever that might be. Sorry, guys. Meditation comes to my mind. Sorry. Bernie, das sage ich jetzt auf Deutsch, das ist sogar billiger. Und klingt halt gleich 1000-mal besser. Meine Fresse. So, because what did I have in mind? These pads, for example, really, these pads, and then on top, let me quickly, I don't have a precise sound in mind. Just really an idea. Is this cool? Guys, is this cool? Holy the moly. Attention can be loud. Yeah. Yeah, you know, out of a pad. Just to start something. Because who was it before? You said very cinematic. Yeah, David. Okay, after this stream we will have another video which will be called Allure Playthrough 2. Yes, a little bit, yes. Then we have been here in the pad, still in the first folder. Okay, octave fellows, orbital classes, piano for James. James Bond. James Bond is dead, which is the saddest thing. Underneath that, let's do this. A pad and strings. Okay, no way, sorry. I need to dial down the tempo. Maybe 90. Let's see. Yeah. I mean that piano alone, there's no need for a pad or something like this. And on this one, then maybe let me. Or should we go really a soaring, crying violin? Let's try. This is what you're here for. The violin sounds like shit. Why? You know, now I would need to play again with the volume like we did before. Now I would need to play again with various articulations that you can't tell. It's the same sample all over, but I think you get the idea where this sound can get you. That's a very nice piano sound. Okay, what's the problem? What's the problem? Who knows what the problem is? Question. I know what the problem is. The volume was down completely because before we automated it. Arschloch. And those strings are way too loud, but I hope you get the idea because you know precisely what we can do now with them. Wow, I will do. I will do after the stream. Nice. Piano for James. Must be James Bond. Then, mana mana. Boop boo doo doo doo. Mana mana. Alluring, what else there is? Solar Revolution, another pad. A pad. I mean, yeah, pads. Threads of Nostalgia. Okay, we get into the next folder. The core upright, obviously, the core upright is where you find the basic articulations and some of their then there are natural upright. Oh yes. Beautiful. But we are dark upright. And then the rear of the hall. Okay. Nice stuff. Last one in this, the rear of the room. That's the school piano that no one really worked on those strings since here slightly detuned. Okay, then let's get to the next ones. The dancers. The dancers. Let me. Yes. I like it. Okay, there we are, and even here we add something to it. We add something to it quickly. Just an idea. Might work. No? Okay. Getting in. Fantastic, fantastic. It works. Okay, good. We have been. Where have we been? Here have we been. Have we? Genau. Dancing with mallets. We didn't open a new track. Doesn't matter. I will find what I did there. Like it. The dancers, they're nice. They're nice because they get this, you know, movement in, even a little bit like the echoes, drifting echoes, delicate dancers. Yeah, just a slight movement if you need something underneath. The piano maybe not really in the foreground. Falling snowflakes. Beautiful. Then dancers, more dancers. Natural ballerinas. I could hear on top of that, I could hear some horns coming in with a melody line. Absolutely. Ba-ba-bam, bam. Bum, 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 bum. Trumpets. Beautiful. Beautiful. More dancers. Minor rain in C minor. Let's check this one out. If I play on. Dancers. I think really you even get the Sin Eater Lament. I can't play through all of them, otherwise you won't have anything anymore to discover once you get the library yourself. Breathing strings pads. Now we are in the extended folder. Extended. Endless Stringscapes. Another pad. David, I would. Absolutely. It's a beautiful one. Mysterious. You can hear that it's coming from a piano, but you need some fantasy. Beautiful. Then extended. What else do we have in here? Ethereal Infinity. Love it. Wow. Heartfelt piano. What are they doing here? What are they doing here? So we go to the source page. There is only one layer on. There's only the felt mix on, okay? This is everything just normal. The source page isn't automated. There is no random, there is no optimization. There is no modulation between the layers. There is no arpeggiator. The echoes are switched on to an octave transposed. There it is. It's this echo. Yeah, David, then you will need to work a little bit on those pages. That you don't use the sound, just the snapshot as it is. You really play a little bit with it, and then for sure you won't recognize it right away. The effects, let's switch them off. Switch them on. Yeah, this aging, only this aging, what this does is amazing. I switch it off. Switch it on. Exactly. You're lazy. No. If you have all those snapshots, they get, at least me, they get me inspired. Like, first of all, I would like to discover what precisely they did to achieve that sound. Yeah. What did I? It's this one. It's this one. Convolution, completely switched off. Then, take vast behind it, for example. Felt mix. We don't take the felt mix, we take the felt close mic. We mix it with the natural mix. And we let it go a little bit. Do you remember how it sounded 2 minutes ago? Here we place very, very soft the grain, very soft. And it's not the sound anymore that you started with. Press save as, save that snapshot, and call it my very personal heartfelt piano. So, extended. Shimmering keys, reverse dreaming. Extended. There's so much. Shimmered keys. We didn't have shimmered keys yet, right? Oh, this is very similar, nice, to the heartfelt, but way more in your face. With the convolution. Yes. The gulf of the abyss. A pad. That's the nice stuff. Steph, yeah, sorry to read this. Funny enough, I had one commercial until now, so they're not overdoing it because I really switched them to the minimum that I can do. Then Timeless, another pad. Might be. Really, David, might be. Or ChatGPT. Come up with 120 names of cool for cool presets in a piano library. That's a beautiful pad. That is relaxing. Gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous stuff. Toy piano. Funny. And VHS memories. Beautiful. Beautiful. Waves of time. And then we get to the rhythmic folder. It's getting too long. Waves of time. Rhythmic. The alt stomper. Let's give it a little bit of speed. Yeah, you can obviously then automate something like this to 16th notes, which just follow your tempo, or if you're a pro, you do it by ear, which I'm not. Then there's the Astral Pathfinder. What the fuck? And there you see precisely what you can do in the source page if you modulate. Yeah, there it is. It's modulated twice. It's automated here, going through the mixer, and it's modulated here to drift. Steph, the one before was just delay. The one that tack 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 was a delay. Just to I think you were talking about this one, weren't you? This one. I'm just playing the chords. Then rhythmic, the auto strummer. Okay. Yeah, let's just find out how they did it. The alt stumper. Let's just find out. I mean, for sure there is. It's all in the convolution reverb. It's all in the convolution reverb. There's the sound. That's the sound. And then I switch on the convolution. There it is. There it is. As easy as this. And the convolution in this case is in the rhythmic category and it's called boxed. That's it. As easy as this. A little bit of the shape. That's the good thing, you know, really to how did they do it? 4 beats sounds like this. 8 beats will sound like this. So lots of things to discover. Really, if there's something for every library you have that you just say, wow, then look how they did it. Find the right page within their engine where exactly the magic is happening. Then delicate flips. Then next one, diamond echoes. This is so 80s. Was it 80s? Early 90s? Just bomb, bomb, bomb. For this one, of course, then you will need the damaged guitars. Something like this. And then if you have Logic, the AI bassist underneath, and you're good to go. Then rhythmic. Echo Logic. Pinball Wizard, yeah, for example. What a cool game it was. Nice stuff as always. Nice stuff as always. Einsam Runner. Einsam Runner. Okay. So the lonely runner oder der einsame Läufer. Einsam Runner. And what else? I think a really Magic Drifter. Magic Drifter. I should have a Wurst, wie eine Würstel und ein Bier und ein Leberkassemmel und dann I'm Bavarian. I'm sorry, what can I do? Prost. Even here, the magic is in the convolution. It's all in the convolution reverb. That's it, even. You know, they don't only give you the effects where you do have a delay, yeah, and a reverb. No, they give you the convolution reverb, the page where you then really have the different ARs and this one for sure is in the reversed ones, isn't it? No, rhythmic reversed. Okay, cool. You can eat. What the fuck? I didn't know my tool, Martin. What's going on? I didn't know my tool. I knew about 3 categories: the forward, the reverse, and the rhythmic. There is a rhythmic reversed. You must be kidding me. Come on, guys. Heavyocity. No way. Confuria, yeah. Sorry, need to load it. Furia. Oh. That's a nasty one. Okay. Then there is the meteor shower, an arpeggiated one. Is this one playable? No, not really. Not really. With this one, then you should find your way. I mean, why not? You just play a chord. Then, of course, you go a little bit in the Arpeggiator, where you slightly alter this, and let's overdo it with the echoes. Let's double the number of echoes. Of course, if you do those things, then you can see it here. Then the CPU is getting, really to do the hard lifting, the heavy lifting. But I mean, that's okay for a sound like this. Then I think it's okay. It's not okay for other things, but it's absolutely okay if there's something like this going on. Piano specs. Nice. Nicey. And plucking along. Kate, there is Kate. So, as I said at the very beginning, if someone of you is a rock singer or knows a rock singer, male, for a cover for Gary Moore's Over the Hills and Far Away, then contact Kate directly or contact me. He's looking for a singer at the moment. Kate, good to see you. And if some of you are interested, maybe in a show called Samples and Beer, hosted by Kate and myself, let us know in the comments or let us know in the chat, because we have this crazy idea, maybe once a month having a stream, an hour, something like this, 45 minutes, Samples and Beer, where we really just are the grumpy old man ranting about everything. Yeah, plucking along. Nice one. No, let's leave this. Just out of curiosity, how does this thing work? I have no idea. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I was after. Really, something like this. Something like this. Nice. Nice. What did I miss? What did I miss? Samples and beer. I'm here. Okay. Kate, we have the first one interested. Sausage, what's the worst? What's the worst? Exactly. And you have to, worst, you have to pronounce worst the English way, like worst. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. Leberwurst. Leberwurst. Really good, grumpy old man. Yeah, me too. Oh, if I get warm, guys, you never saw me really warm. And you could start with Trump, maybe. No, political not. We won't go into. Really, I lost. You won't believe this. I lost a job opportunity within the sample library world, thanks to a fucking political discussion that I got, thrown in. I wasn't prepared. I was thrown at a question which I just answered, and you should never ever answer anything if someone is asking you a political question, because they have their very opinion, and if you're not in their right direction, then you're out of their door the moment you put a foot in, which is like, what? I mean, you contact me, whatever I do, you like it. And then, because we are not having the same political, I'm not getting the job. I mean, okay. So no politics at all. Worst case, yes, absolutely. Okay, I see this. This will drift in a very nice way very soon, Kate. We should do a test stream pretty soon, because I think this will go in the right direction. It will be just fun, freaking fun. It's way beyond political. Yeah. He does. We can talk about his hair. To start with. And rhythmic. Soft repeater. Let's do the last three ones. That's a nice one. There's a lot of noise in it even. Raindrops. That's so beautiful. What's going on? Let me please quickly understand what precisely they did here. Nothing. There is, yes. There it is. There it is. It's a dancer. No, it's the felt triple P. So where does it happen? Okay, that's it. It's in the echoes. There's the sound. There's the echoes. And then in the effects, there's the stereo delay, the EQ, and then the slightly noise. Bwah! Know your tools, really. If you're curious, then just go through those buttons, go through those knobs, go through this and understand why is this happening. How did they do it? Because David said before, You know, the sounds, they might be too soon recognizable. Yes, the snapshots, for sure. There you have 7 pages, you know, to design the sound. This is one of the reasons. I know I'm repeating myself. I know I'm getting boring, but this is one of the reasons why I do love the Heavyocity libraries. Because yes, you do have amazing snapshots, but you don't have to live with that. Okay, you have all the possibilities in the world to really do whatever you want then with those sounds. They are just the starting point of your uncharted journey, really. I see there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, Kate, really, thanks a lot. And yes, there will be samples and beer. You could do an Oktoberfest special. I had an Oktoberfest special some years back where I just reproduced the Bavarian Blasmusik, bom, 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 in a video with a friend of mine. There was lots of beer involved even. So yeah, just look for my Oktoberfest special. And I will take this off just for a while for a very special reason. There is a very special guest now in the chat. Look, ladies and gentlemen, there is Marika in the chat. And at the very beginning, I said there is something coming your way, that I teamed up with an amazing composer, that I teamed up with the same person, an amazing visual artist. And there will be, and now I can say it, with Marika, I teamed up with Marika, a wonderful, wonderful person, artist, musician, composer. And we have a scoring competition so close to really get out the teaser video and all this. And she did an amazing job with Marika. How far can I go with the teasing? How far can I go already? Because, you know, it's our thing. It's not mine. It's ours. So, I asked the studios on a network meeting if a composer on there. Say hi. Cool. Okay. Yeah, Richard, cool. Tuesday. Ja, danke. Gibt nichts zu meckern. I remember that. Okay, Richard, so you saw it, my bom, 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 bom. So, yeah, Marika, you really just let me quickly know how far I can go already, but I think we can already say it. I think there's missing, tell them just a little bit. Whoa, nasty, you are nasty. Okay, I'm telling you only a little bit because the boss told me. So, yes, there will be a scoring competition hosted by the wonderful Marika and myself. I'm the fun portion of it. She's the professional portion of it. And we do have an amazing sponsor on board. We have a fantastic first prize. We have another 4 prizes. So we have 5 prizes. And yeah, pretty soon. And of course, you know, I know a little bit more than you know. And what I saw so far, guys, you will love it. So I put those on again. And because I said the last 2, so let's really go through the last 2 within the rhythmic section. But I think by now you got the idea how beautiful really Allure is. The night sky above. Oh, I already see the Arpeggiator switched on. Yeah, exactly. I'm in trouble. That's it. Marika is the boss. So... Let's put this to good use. For something like this, I would use it, I think. We are still talking about an upright piano library with this one, huh? The beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kawaii. Oh. And then, yeah, the last one in this, the Traveler in D minor, because I love writing in D. Is the price as fantastic as an Andreas Mark? David, what can I tell you? 2 of the prizes are as fantastic as the Andreas Mark. I'm pretty sure that I can spoiler this already. 2 of the prizes are just as amazing. Let me maybe get you on the big screen. You know, 2 of the prizes will be as amazing as the Andreas mug. Marika, I didn't say anything, okay? I didn't tell them what 2 of the prizes might be. And yeah, you will be surprised about the first prize for sure. And I also have to say thank you whoever gifted me the membership. It was me, Richard. It was me. You know, I'm. Oh, yeah. Now that you tell it, I'm really trying to give away every live stream that we do 5 memberships to my channel, and the only thing is that I can't decide myself to whom those memberships go. So normally it has to do with the interaction with my channel. So the more you interact with my channel, the higher the chances are that you can get a membership. And now in this moment, now that you said it, I will give away again 5 free memberships of my channel, because as a member, once in a while you have earlier access to a video than the normal people, and there are even some videos behind the scenes or more on really on the industry side of things. And so let's do this again. Let's give away 5 memberships. Let's see if it worked. Yes, it worked. And okay, I don't know the first one, I don't know the second one, I don't know the third one. Oh, this is okay. I'm sorry, I think I don't know any of those 5 that YouTube now gave them the membership. But okay, every live stream we will do this. And the the traveler, yeah. Nice, even this one. I hope really, I really hope my ears are just hot. I really, and yeah, short hair, because you know it's the motorbike season has finally arrived, and under the helmet, short hair is way more appropriate. So really, I hope I could show you how beautiful Allure is for the natural sounds that there are of this beautiful, wonderful kawaii upright piano. Yeah, it might be even an emotional thing, as I'm really bound to the kawaii upright pianos for personal reasons that I explained you, and I showed you my kids on that piano years ago. And as always, it goes so much farther. So now you're playing chords. Exactly, I was playing just chords, and the Arpeggiator was doing the thing, and for sure, yeah, by now I really, the echoes have been involved. So we can do this if you're interested. We can quickly do this. So I'm playing just a D, or maybe a D minor. So I can switch off the echoes. You see, it's now only arpeggiating. It's not having an echo an octave above like now. And then obviously if I switch off the arpeggiator, that's the chord. Plus the echoes, which in this case are generated. Oh, that's maybe interesting. In this case, they are generated. They are not just replicates of the notes. It's the engine itself, by artificial intelligence, generating notes based on the chord that you play. Okay? That's going on in the echoes page, and the arpeggiator is here in the type up. I switch it on doing this. Okay. Sorry. You have been on the on. Sorry. So now you see it. You see it even. You know, it's on generate. The echoes here there are on generate, and this is the arpeggiator. I switch off the arpeggiator. We go back to the echoes. There you see where it generates the notes. This can be done, you know, only with the echoes. And then, of course, you switch on even the arpeggiator. Or, if you don't like the arpeggiator, we learned this today, you go to the convolution, and then here you really just choose a rhythmic convolution. Satellite, for example, which should give you this. Okay, this one is maybe a little too soft. Let's see, just one that is doing the tuck, 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 tuck. Which then obviously you even have to dial in. We learned even this today. Yeah. Lots of stuff to play with. So yeah, beautiful library. My final word on it. If I would need to choose between Ascent and Allure, I would be in difficulty maybe, because yes, they are both piano libraries. They are both, yes, in the same engine, so you can get pretty much the same results. In Allure, you do have the dancers, you know, those little figures that they recorded. In Ascent, if you open up Ascent quickly, you have more extended techniques maybe. Let's just really get back to this screen, and I open up Ascent, and then you will for sure recognize right away the engine, because it is the very same engine, another color, but you know, it's the settings page, the source page, the modulate, the arpeggiator, the echoes, the effects, and the convolution. It's all the same. It's just in the source you have the full mix, the close the room, and the under the concert piano microphone you have the triple P mix. And then let's just do this quickly if you're interested. If not, let me know, like Martin, shut up. Okay, so okay, I should go here, obviously. So there's the full mix. It's a little. And obviously, yes, I didn't start with a I started with ascended wings. Yeah, maybe just to show you one of the presets in this one. But if you go really to the factory and you see user, I mean, look how many snapshots me personally I already programmed in this one for the various projects I worked on. But if you go on the basic concert grand piano, then yes, you have the full mix. The stream ends when Martin has finished complete songs from every preset. Exactly. Then the close mic, the room mic. Then the under the piano mix. Pretty similar to the other one. Then obviously the triple P mix. Exactly. Ascent is a grand piano. Allure is an upright piano. And in the full mix, you hear the difference. You really hear the difference between an upright piano and a concert grand. Nothing to do about it. And this is, I told you when I was a kid, I always took off the wooden covers in front of the piano first. Good effect. I could see the strings and the hammers working on them. Second, you get much closer to a concert piano sound due to the open mechanics, even if the strings are shorter, obviously. Triple pli close. Ascent is, yeah, heavenly. Then the room. Then the triple P under the piano. And then there come the articulations that they played, the struck ones muted. Metal. It sounds nearly like a zither. I don't know if you know that instrument. That Hackbrett. Hackbrett, nicht Zither, Hackbrett. Then there's with wooden sticks. Then there are the chains. I love this one. They struck the strings with metal chains. So now take, your concert grand, or take the triple P on one layer, on another layer put on the chains, but work a little bit with that modulation or the random where this sound, gets in, but it's not that dominant in front. They have a grand piano, absolutely. Dulcimer. I think the dulcimer is this Hackbrett. It's this thing where you have the strings like this, and then they play it with two sticks, which even have felt on top. And then there are the sustained things even that they did. They went with a brush on the strings. There's the twine. This one even I like a lot. They did something pretty crazy. They went with an e-bow, which is a magnetic device which guitar players use to hover over the strings to get them vibrate without picking them. They did the very same thing on the piano strings. So it depends, and the harmonics. Beautiful. So yeah, I think really it depends a little bit if you haven't any which one to buy, Ascent or Allure. I can't tell you, really. I can't tell you. They both give you the same engine. They both give you the same possibilities. One is based on a concert grand. One is based on an upright piano. In Ascent, you do have more, maybe strange articulations, where in Allure, you do have the dancers. And that's it. And that's it. They both sound amazing to me. And I really think that can dance. That can dance. Okay. Yeah. Cool. First track. I think that's it. From my side for today. It was a very, very long stream, but I was pretty sure that this stream will be long. And I like it a lot. Of course, I like it a lot. I mean, it's from Heavyocity, so the sound quality, the samples, everything is perfect. There wasn't one crash. I can't even report any crash. Recently, they updated Vast and the other plugin, the plugin for Fury, exactly, distortion, fury. But the instruments, when they come out, they work years on it. I mean, I made a joke about that they should do damaged guitars, and it was already in the making when I joked about it. I had no idea, and it came out something like 6 or 7 months later. So it's not that they just push out libraries. They really work on them, and when they get on the market, then they are just perfect. They're just working, and that's another reason why I like them. Apart from the engines, yes, they have the Gravity engine. Now they have the Gravity 2 engine, which is completely different, and it's a real beast. They have the Ascent engine, then they have their main engine, which they use in Symphonic Destruction, Forzo, Vento, and Novo, which, by the way, I really would love to talk about Novo. An old library, really an old library, but oldie but goldie, in my opinion. It's worth even having a look at Novo. We will do this soon, and I think, yes, as I said, with Kate, there might be these samples and beer streams where we really, will have fun. We just will have fun. And yeah, with Marika, which didn't allow me to get too much into detail, but that's good. That's good, we just would like to tease you. Stay tuned, really stay tuned. There's something big, in my opinion, really. I'm pretty excited, coming your way, a little different even from the others that we had so far, and an amazing movie again, again, an amazing movie. Again, completely different. Not horror, because I was accused that I can do only horror and that I always involve my kids when we do horror. No, that's not the case. And yeah. You bought it, Bernie. That's not my fault. It's your fault that I buy all the libraries. No, I'm not even an affiliate with no one. I'm not getting anything if you buy them or not. There are no affiliate links. I wouldn't like affiliate links, because then I would need to sell them. I don't want to sell them. I just like to show you what I like and why I like it and how I use it and that stuff, and that's it. Okay, your left contact plane. There is no left contact plane. There is nothing to see. People, just go your way. Continue. I can't even blend it off view. Side pane, is it this one? You see, there's nothing. There is nothing. It's just a blank white page with Ascent in it. Buonasera. Wow, Fabio, grazie. Grazie veramente. Sì, si potrebbe fare veramente. Guarda, se hai già qualcosa in mente che ti potrebbe interessare, allora per favore, veramente sotto il video, adesso appena finiamo, lasciami un commento. Lasciami un commento. Guarda, mi interesserebbe questo, vorrei sapere quello. E perché no? Assolutamente sì, si potrebbe fare. È un pochettino un problema per il tempo, perché anche in tedesco sarebbe bello, però grazie per l'input. Okay, so back to you guys in English. It's just, fantastic, even Italian guys chiming in, and yes, it would be great to do those things even in Italian and in German and Schweizerdeutsch, oder? Okay, I leave you alone. It's Sunday evening, and some of us need to get up tomorrow morning. So I had fun. I really had fun. It was amazing. Wonderful instrument, wonderful time, wonderful people in the chat as always. And remember, loops are bad, except these. And that's it. I will close. I will. Yeah. I hope that I'm a fun guy. I hope this is what separates me from some others even, just having fun and showing you the good things. And if you don't, then no, it's okay. Everything is okay. There will be the beer and samples, the stream then to maybe rant over some negative sides of this stuff. And that's it, really. Thanks for joining. If you didn't, subscribe to the channel, leave a like and all this, so even YouTube is happy. And you too all sleep well. Have a wonderful start in the next week. And see you very soon. In 3 days, there will be the next live stream. And I have 2 videos in the making at the moment. So that's it from my side. And yeah, Marika, we will hear very, very soon. I have the idea. We need to record something. Okay, guys, it's a pleasure. As always, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being in the chat. And I will close it now. Bye-bye.